We've all felt that sting, grabbing a bottle of water at the airport only to be floored by the price. You're through security, ready to relax, but suddenly you're paying triple for a snack you'd barely notice in the city. It's a universal moment of sticker shock for travelers everywhere. Why are airport prices so outrageous? Is it just because we're a captive audience? The truth is, there's a lot more going on behind those price tags than simple greed. Running a business in an airport is a logistical and financial marathon, with unique challenges you won't find anywhere else. From sky-high rents to intense security and complex deliveries, every step adds cost. Understanding these hidden factors can help you plan smarter and avoid frustration. So, let's pull back the curtain and see what really drives those prices up. By the end, you'll know how to navigate airport spending like a pro. The biggest factor? Rent. But that's just the beginning of the story when it comes to why airport prices are so high. Airport real estate is some of the priciest in the world. These terminals are like mini cities and every square foot is in high demand. Businesses compete fiercely for a spot, driving rents even higher. Landing a lease here is a major win, but it comes at a steep cost. On top of rent, airports charge a cut of every sale, called a concession fee. This fee can be a significant percentage, sometimes even more than the rent itself. That means every coffee or sandwich you buy sends money straight to the airport authority. It's a constant stream of revenue for the airport, and a constant pressure on the businesses. Security is another major cost. Airports are some of the most secure places in the world, and that comes with a price. Every employee needs a special badge, and every item delivered is screened. Even a simple delivery can take hours to clear security. This process is expensive and time-consuming, unlike anything a city shop faces. The extra steps add up quickly, both in time and money. Airports never sleep, so shops need more staff, often at higher wages for odd hours. Night shifts, weekends, and holidays are all part of the job. Deliveries are a logistical headache. Supplies go through security, special docks, and winding tunnels. Getting products to the shelves is a challenge in itself. All these hurdles mean higher costs at every step. Every extra rule, every extra checkpoint adds to the final price. It's not just about location, it's about a mountain of unique expenses. Running an airport shop is a constant balancing act. These challenges force businesses to raise prices just to survive. It's not about greed, it's about staying open. Next time you see that $5 water, remember, it's not just water. It's rent, security, and logistics in a bottle, all stacked together. That's the real price of convenience at the airport. Every step in the process adds a little more to your bill, and it all gets passed on to you, the traveler who just wants a snack before their flight. Imagine opening a coffee shop at the airport. It sounds exciting. Thousands of travelers passing by every day, a chance to serve people from all over the world, and the promise of steady business. But behind the scenes, it's a different story. First, you have to win a tough bidding war just to secure a spot. Then, before you even sell a single cup, you're hit with sky-high rent and hefty concession fees that airports demand from every business. Hiring staff is another challenge. Every employee needs special security clearance, which can take weeks to process and costs extra money. This slows down hiring and adds to your expenses. The airport's remote location means you have to offer higher wages just to attract workers willing to make the commute, especially for early or late shifts. Every delivery, beans, milk, pastries, must be screened and shuttled through a maze of security and tunnels. Even a simple restock becomes a logistical headache. Delivery companies charge extra for this hassle, and those costs land squarely on the shop owner's shoulders, making every shipment more expensive than it would be downtown. All these expenses pile up fast: rent, fees, wages, security, and logistics. The bills keep coming, whether business is booming or slow. That pricey airport latte? It's not just coffee, it's a slice of every hidden cost, from security checks to delivery surcharges, all baked into the price. Most travelers never see this web of expenses. They just see the high prices and wonder why things cost so much more at the airport. But for airport businesses, it's a daily reality. A constant struggle to balance costs and keep the doors open. That's why even big chains can't offer city prices inside the terminal. The overhead is simply too high for anyone to ignore. The cost of doing business at the airport is in a league of its own, shaped by unique challenges and constant pressure. So next time you grab a coffee before your flight, remember, every dollar you spend helps keep those doors open and supports the people working behind the counter. So how do all these costs end up on your receipt? The answer is more straightforward than you might think, but it's also a bit more complicated than just airport prices are high. It's simple. Businesses have to pass them on, or they'd go under. Every business in the airport, from the smallest snack kiosk to the largest sit-down restaurant, faces a unique set of challenges that drive up their costs. Every unique airport expense, rent, security, logistics, gets baked into the price. These aren't just minor fees, they're often much higher than what similar businesses pay outside the airport. This is cost-plus pricing on steroids. The high overhead means every item on the shelf has to carry its share of the burden. The profit margin isn't bigger than in the city, it might even be smaller. In fact, many airport vendors operate on razor-thin margins, hoping that the sheer volume of travelers will keep them afloat. You're not just buying a snack, you're funding the entire airport ecosystem. Your purchase helps pay for everything from 24/7 security to the complex logistics of getting goods past checkpoints. And then there's the captive audience factor. Airports know you can't just walk out and find a cheaper option. Once you're past security, your choices are limited, so vendors can charge more. The lack of competition means prices stay high, even if the quality doesn't always match. It's not just price gouging, it's the cost of being the only game in town. Vendors pay a premium for the privilege of serving you, and that premium gets passed along. When you pay, your money covers rent, staff, security, and delivery, with a sliver left as profit. Every dollar you spend is stretched across a web of expenses unique to the airport environment. Every purchase is the final link in a long, expensive chain. From the delivery truck at the loading dock to the cashier at the counter, your money keeps the whole system running. That's why airport prices seem so inflated. It's not just about profit, it's about survival in a high-cost environment. It's a powerful reminder. Every price tag tells the story of what it took to get that item to you. Behind every sandwich or bottle of water is a complex journey. Next time you buy a $10 sandwich, you'll know exactly what you're paying for. It's not just food, it's the cost of convenience, security, and access. And maybe, just maybe, it'll sting a little less, because now you know the story behind the sticker shock. The price gap is real. A $1.50 bottle of water in the city. At the airport, it's $4 or more. A deli sandwich for $8 downtown. Expect to pay $15 at the terminal. Even fast food chains charge more. Your $9 burger combo jumps to $14. The reason? All those extra costs we've covered. Every item, chips, aspirin, magazines, gets the airport tax. These markups add up fast, especially for families. It's not about the product, it's about the location and the hurdles to get it there. The airport is its own economic bubble, and you pay for entry with every purchase. Seeing these side-by-side comparisons makes the why behind airport prices crystal clear. It's the cost of convenience, security, and a captive market, all rolled into one. Want to beat airport prices? Start with a reusable water bottle, empty through security. Fill up for free inside. You'll save $5 or more every trip, and it's eco-friendly. Pack your own snacks, granola bars, nuts, dried fruit, so you're not stuck paying double at the gate. If you need a meal, eat before you go through security. Pre-security spots are often cheaper, or have a big meal at home before you leave. Some airports have apps for pre-ordering food, sometimes with discounts. Check if your credit card or airline status gets you lounge access. Free food and drinks can offset the annual fee if you travel often. A little planning goes a long way. These simple moves can save you real money and make your travel day smoother. Don't let airport prices catch you off guard. Outsmart the system and keep your cash for the adventures ahead. Travel smart, spend less, and enjoy more. In the end, travel isn't about overpriced snacks, it's about the memories you make. The cost of a sandwich fades, but the experiences last. Plan ahead, save where you can, and focus on the journey, not the airport hurdles. Let the airport be a gateway, not a source of stress. Share your own money-saving tips in the comments. Your advice could help another traveler. We're all in this together, learning and exploring as a community. Don't let high prices dim your excitement. Embrace the adventure keen and keep wise and wine Panbayuan, the real prize, the world waiting beyond the terminal. Subscribe for more travel tips and stories. Happy travels!